I wanted to make a video to apologize for my video yesterday on the 200-year-old mummy that was found allegedly still alive. May still be alive. I don't necessarily take that back, and I'll explain why over the course of this video, because there is conflicting ideas from two different people. The Dalai Lama's physician says that he thinks the gentleman's still alive. Other people say the gentleman is dead. It's conflicting, and I'll explain why. People go, well, he's clearly dead. Not necessarily. So let me get into this. Number one, suspended animation in humans and higher mammals like dogs is not unheard of. Usually it's done through cryonics, or the use of cold to slow somebody's vital processes down, their respiration, their heart rate, and their metabolism down enough that they're effectively in a state of suspended animation, not dead but not alive. And as you will see in the description, there will be plenty of examples of suspended animation in humans, primarily used for open heart surgery, and also people being revived. Or it might be dogs. It might be actually canines being revived like 120 minutes after being put under with cold, without brain damage or severe damage to any organ system. So what about meditation, which is what they say this monk is in a state of, meditation. Well, meditation can decrease one's heart rate, can decrease one's blood pressure, can decrease one's metabolism and body temperature very, 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 very low. Some yogis are effectively capable of lowering their vital signs to the point where they are effectively deceased, according to what is available by checking their vitals. So I don't necessarily think the gentleman is 100% dead. I think there's conflicting information. Now, what I noticed, the young lady that commented, and I'm not judging her. I like this young lady. She's a young lady from Germany. I don't remember her name off the top of my head, unfortunately. But like she stated, I think she's a Christian. In fact, I'm almost positive, because she did refer to me as a child of God. And I am a child of God. I accept my God, though, I accept a pantheistic interpretation of God. But yes, I am a child of God. But what I want to point out is what I've discovered with Christians. Most Christians are ardently anti-science. Ardently anti-science when it comes to things like evolution or the Big Bang or any of these things. They tend to be ardently anti-science. But when it comes to something like, for example, in the martial arts, some of the old school martial arts guys, they'll do demonstrations where they'll walk on swords. Like, I don't know if anybody's held a katana or used a katana, a sharpened katana. Like my instructor back in the day, they would put motorcycle spokes through their forearms, and they would pick up buckets of water and swing the buckets around to show that through the use of chi energy that they were suspending the bucket without ripping their skin. Now, that's not really what it is. It's just the fact that you can do that, okay? And they would hang themselves from their back. Again, not necessarily chi energy. It's just something you can do. Okay, but the walking on the katanas and the walking on broken glass, and of course, like the speed breaks where you throw a patio block in the air and break it in midair with a punch or a ridge hand or a chop. This takes skill. This takes a lot of skill. And what's funny is you'll see a lot of Christians. Like there was a young lady whose father, they put her in Christian school, and unfortunately when she got to college, she realized she didn't know shit when she got to college, because they don't teach anything in Christian school except Jeebus. And but the thing is, her father took offense to the fact, one of my favorites, whenever we would start class, we would bow in, and then we would meditate. It's called mukyum. And I remember her father got very perturbed that we would perform this pagan ritual, and it's actually Buddhist. But and I don't think Buddhism is considered paganism, but we would perform mukyum, which means meditation in Korean. Mind, no mind. So we would perform that every class, and he got very perturbed. And I'm like, look, it doesn't matter what she's doing during Mukyam. She could be praying, she could be not doing anything, she could be thinking about whatever. It's a moment of silence that we take before class to prepare ourselves for class. That's it. That's a pagan ritual. Eventually he accepted it because he realized we weren't changing. And that's the thing, these people like to make a political statement about everything. We weren't changing our course curriculum because he didn't like Mukyam. Okay, he didn't like that we meditated, so, well, we weren't changing that, okay? We're not changing something just because some guy don't like it. It's been working for thousands of years, it's still working, okay? So, that's that. Now, what I'm going to get into is with these Christians, a lot of them, like I said, the motorcycle spokes, the breaking of things, the walking on swords, they'll go, oh, well, that's just a skill. Anybody can learn to do that. Or that's like piercing an ear. It builds up scar tissue, like the spokes through the forearms. Yet you never see these people volunteering to demonstrate that these things are easy to do. Do you? Yes, I do believe breaking patio blocks is a skill I've acquired. Okay, breaking bricks is a skill I've acquired. Breaking boards is a skill I've acquired. Kicking and punching properly is a skill I've acquired. Okay, so you can't lie and say these things aren't skills. Lifting heavy weights is a skill. People might not know that unless they've actually lifted weights, but believe it or not, it does take skill to properly tense the different muscle groups of the body, the abdomen. That's how I hurt my stomach. Thank God it's better now. But it takes skill and concentration to properly lift weights properly. Okay, so that's a skill. And a lot of people, they go, oh, well, that's just a skill. Anybody can learn to do that. Yeah, but nobody's volunteering to. Meditation is a skill, and meditation is a skill that can lower your heart rate and respiration and metabolism and things of that nature. It is very much a skill, but yet nobody seems to be volunteering to demonstrate these things except meditators. And as you will see in the description, there are plenty of descriptions of meditators achieving these advanced states of meditation. So to go further, it's not just cryonics or meditation. There's also, of course, chemical agents, like the agents that are used for zombification in Haiti and things like that can cause states of suspended animation. Remember, what's a zombie? A zombie is a person that dies, is buried, is dug up, and then revived through necromancy. Is it really necromancy? Nope. It's the use of a drug that puts the person in a state of suspended animation, which makes them appear dead. It makes them appear dead. They are not dead. They are in a state of suspended animation. So this mummy, I do believe there is a chance that this person is in a state of meditation. He was confirmed dead by various medical experts. Okay. The Dalai Lama's top physician said he's in a state of meditative, like a meditative trance. I don't believe anything about these happy rainbow things and all this crap, but I do believe that there is a chance that he's in a state of suspended animation brought on by meditation. And the video will be in the description, just so people know what video I'm talking about. It shouldn't be too hard to find it, because it was a very recent video. So what I would like to say is I think that practicing meditation, also in the description will be links to the benefits of health benefits of meditation for the heart and things of that nature. So meditation is good for you. I don't think that you should hedge your bets on putting yourself into a state of suspended animation for 200 years through meditation. I'm not saying that, but what I am saying is engaging in meditation does actually cause you to activate certain repair mechanisms in the body that can extend healthy lifespan, and probably lifespan itself. And that's all for this video. Enjoy.